I'm Dr. Soumya, National Chief Program Coordinator, Organization for Food Safety Solutions and Awareness, in short OFSA. I'm very happy to welcome all of you into this fifth national webinar organized by OFSA on the head note Food Safety for Children. And today's webinar on the topic Food Habits and Childhood Diabetes, jointly organized by coordinators from the state of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala. I am very happy to welcome all OFSA, national and state leaders, our respected chief guest, Honorable Member of Parliament, Advocate Ariff, our resource person for today's webinar, Dr. Parvati L, Consultant Pediatric, Aster Medcity Kochi, and most importantly, each and everyone joined in this webinar because the participants are the most important factor determining the success of any program. So once again, with great pleasure, I welcome all of you into this webinar. Let that supreme power guide us on the right path. I welcome Master Tirtha Vivek for the prayer song. Over to Tirtha.
Bind us together, God, bind us together. Bind us together with love. There is only one God. There is only one glory. Bind us together, God. Bind us together. Bind us together with love. We are the children of God. We are His promise divine. Bind us together, God, bind us together. Bind us together with love. We are the children of God. We are the children of God. We are His promise divine. God bind us together with love.
Thank you, Tirtha. It is an honor for all of us to have our chief guest, Honorable Member of Parliament, Advocate A.M. Ariff, representing Alapura constituency. A person with amazing positivity and kindness in all his deeds. More than a leader, Advocate A.M. Ariff also backs the credit as an author of his book on the selected speeches at Legislative Assembly and Media Intervention, named in Malayalam as എൻ്റെ തിരഞ്ഞെടുത്ത നിയമസഭാ പ്രസംഗങ്ങളും മാധ്യമ ഇടപെടലുകളും. We are so proud to welcome such a great leader. Irrespective of all his busy schedule, he finds the time to join with us in our small initiative. With heart full of gratitude, we welcome our chief guest, Honorable Member of Parliament, Advocate A.M. Ariff, for a message on food safety. We welcome you, sir. Over to Advocate A.M. Ariff.
First of all, thank you for all for inviting me for the webinar on childhood habits and the diabetic disease of childhood. Dear Dr. Soumya, National Chief Program Coordinator, Dr. Parvati, Consultant Pediatrician, Aster Medcity and Resource Person of the Day, Mr. Amit, Mr. PJ Rengarajan and Advocate Niyas Muppan, State Presidents representing Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, Dr. J. Kavita and the Grandmaster Tirtha Vivek. At the outset, I appreciate the efforts taken by the Organization for Safety, Solutions and Awareness for organizing this program as part of the national webinar series aimed to improving the food habits of the children. And today, the topic namely food habits and childhood diabetes has of prime importance, especially in our country, as it has been estimated that about 8.6 lakh children live with type 1 diabetes as of 2021 in India. And this number will get doubled by the 2040, according to the recently published study in Lancet Journal. Also, India is a second among the 10 countries with the highest estimated prevalence of type 1 diabetes along with USA, UK, Germany, and Canada, etc. But what is worrying is the fact that one in six affected with type 1 diabetes died in India without diagnosis. Though the exact causes of the type 1 diabetes are still not known, it is considered as autoimmune disease which destroys the insulin-producing cells of the pancreas. Also, genetic causes also cannot be overruled. The risk of type 1 diabetes is 3%, 5%, and 8% respectively when the mother, father, and sibling have a disease system. So it is important that the incidence type of 1 diabetes in children, in detected at the earliest possible instance itself, so that insulin therapy could be started, could be stayed. Equally important as the aspect of dietary modifications, which I hope will be dealt with detail in today's webinar. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, lifestyle management plays an essential role in managing type 1 diabetes, and understanding the effect of diet and physical activity on glycemia is essential for the optimal management of the disease. People need to maintain optimal blood pressure, weight, and lipid levels, ensure adequate nutrition to facilitate healthy growth and development in children, and address individual nutrition needs, incorporating personal, social, and cultural preferences. Then, next one, the equally important is regular physical activity, which increases the feeling of general well-being and helps prevent obesity and mitigates the increased cardiovascular risk. Actually, while talking about the obesity among children in India, with 14.4 children obese according to the latest round of National Family Health Survey, NFHS. We should also keep in mind that India is host to around 43 lakh malnourished children, out of which around 14 lakh are severely malnourished. It is unfortunate that even while running the largest program in the world to provide nutritious food for children in the form of Integrated Child Development Services, ICDS, for almost 5 decades, our children are facing an existential crisis in the form of malnutrition. Then we already have a Food Security Act in place, but unfortunately it has no emphasis on the food and nutritional security of the children. Very important point I raised. We have a Food Security Act, but unfortunately no emphasis on the food and nutritional security of the children. So I request to the authorities to make a law on behalf of the food security and nutritional security of the children. It is pertinent to note that it is a part of the ICDS program. The government of Kerala is providing nutritious and supplement in the name Amudam powder, using millets, which is recognized as a storehouse of energy. The Women Empowerment Program of Kudumbasri is an active stakeholder in preparing these nutritious supplements. I wish the union government and other state governments try to emphasize lessons from such success stories across the country and be able to tackle the menace of children malnutrition. Coming back to today's topic of diabetes in children, I wish the union and state governments and organizations like OFSSA work in tandem to diagnose the incidence of type 1 diabetes at the earliest, so as to provide the effective treatment for those affected with it. Equally important is the step up the research to throw more light on the exact role of the genetic factors and predictive mechanism to the chance of the incidence among the children with a family history of type 1 diabetes. I hope these kinds of programs help in streamlining of our efforts for better control of the incidence of type 1 diabetes nationally as well as the globally, and I wish all success for the program. Again, I extend my sincere thanks to invite me in the seminar topic on the child food habits and the diabetes of children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thought generating as well as most informative message on food safety. And you are well studied about this topic, and you are, we know you can contribute more toward the food safety and food habits, especially among the children. I hope for a better day. Thank you, sir, for your valuable time and your contribution in this webinar. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
There is nothing more to say more about relevance of this topic, but illustrated by our respected Member of Parliament, Advocate A.M. Ariff. Thank you for that. So we are moving to our webinar session. We need an interdisciplinary approach for the prevention of future complications in this regard. Today, we are fortunate to have a right person to help us to understand more about this. We have our resource person, Dr. Parvati L, with more than 7 years of experience, MD in pediatric, postgraduate diploma in child health,